Feels good, right?
Yeah, that was like very heartfelt.
Warming, if you will.
Warming, but it's really hot. I don't know if I can take any more warming. My face is melting.
It's a little schwitzy, would you say?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, taking constructive feedback is an important part of our development process here at Ubisoft, but at the end of the day, it's all about the games and those awesome gameplay moments that we see from all of you around the world.
Ubisoft, why do you do this?
So we've actually rounded up the 10 best of gameplay of the year that we'll be counting down to throughout the show. And so let's check out the first four.
I actually managed to upload all my other...
Welcome to our top 10 best of gameplay countdown. Number 10, a unique piece of gameplay from our devs, because devs are gamers too. Snuggleboy's request in the For Honor subreddit was so ridiculous that the team had to make it happen. Shout out to Mathieu, who took care of the animation and the cow's voice performance.
A whole lot of beef.
Number 9. The enhanced Predator bow in Assassin's Creed is a perfect weapon for these trick shots.
Too many people watching this shit.
Oh, right between the hooves.
Number 8. This video is called The Perfect Angle, but it should be called The Only Angle Physically Possible.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. If that's an achievement, good.
Coming in at number 7, our annual clip from Stealth Gamer BR. Subtle as always.
I got a visual.
Oh shit. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, Stealth Gamer. Stealth Gamer doing it right.
Everyone, I'm here with Thibaut Zimmer from Steep. Thibaut, you're here to talk about some new features for Steep. What can you tell us?
There's never been a better time now to play Steep. Since we released Road to the Olympic, we've been focusing on expanding our game with community most requested features. And for this year, we adding 3 major batch of improvements and game changes for free, including infinite progression, live activity seasons, a massive multiplayer revamp to come soon, and as of today, photo mode.
Sorry about that.
That's awesome. Now, photo mode was super popular in Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm very happy to hear that it's coming to Steep as well. And I hear there's a competition going on. Is that right?
Absolutely. I even brought a video.
That's great. Let's take a look.
Show the video.
To celebrate E3, we are inviting the entire Steep community to experience our photo mode and share their most beautiful shots with us. We will pick the best one every day and reward its creator with a GoPro camera. As you know, Steep is one huge open world where you can experience lots of exciting places and situations. So it's really important for us to provide our players with a tool that lets them save and share these special moments in a very convenient and fun way.
The photo mode can essentially be triggered at any time. Once it's activated, the game freezes and displays a dedicated interface allowing you to play around with the photo settings. You can zoom back and forth, move the camera around. You can of course adjust all of the usual settings, brightness, contrast, depth of field. You can also change the ambiances and the time of the day. And last but not least, we also added a couple of homemade filters. Once you're happy with the result, you can save your picture, which will automatically be displayed on your map. Most importantly, your pictures will also be pushed to your friends' map, and if they collect enough of the likes, they might even get pushed to the whole community.
We hope you'll enjoy our new photo mode feature and look forward to discovering your pics on the mountain view.
Steep.
All right, Thibaut, so when does the competition start and what can people win?
So photo mode is available as we speak. The contest starts now, and every day the author of the most beautiful shot taken in Steep will be rewarded with a GoPro Hero 6 camera.
That's awesome. Well, thank you
So
so
they're
much,
just
Thibaut. It's always
getting
great to
a
hear about the
fucking
world of
GoPro
Steep. But
camera.
now, speaking of contests,
That
let's
they
check
could
in with
easily
Leon
buy
and
by the time
Madison
the
about the
contest
Golden
is
Ticket
over.
Gaming Competition.
Thanks, Kim. We've been here in the fan zone for the last hour or so, where guests have been competing for a chance to win our VIP E3 experience.
Oh, yeah.
So the golden ticket seat at our main show and a fast
There's a
pass to our
Pickle Rick in
Ubisoft
his
booth
shirt.
at the
I just
LACC.
now noticed it.
It's a 3-round competition, and we're in the
Pickle
process
Rick.
of narrowing the field down
Rick.
from 250 to 10.
Rick.
We'll be checking in with the
Yeah,
leaderboard
his
on a
shirt.
regular basis to see who those lucky 10 people are.
And indeed, round 1 was game trivia. How well do you know Ubisoft? How well do you know video games? And
Not well enough.
let's check in how these guys are doing. Excuse me. What's your name, sir?
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. All right, I'm going to ask you a question and you're going to
Guilty
play for
with
this
the cat
prize.
shirt.
So the question is, what iconic game icon was used in the Division 2 teaser? Was that A, a phoenix, B, a dog, C, a shark, or D, was that me? It wasn't me.
I think it was a phoenix.
That's the right answer. Boom. And a winner. All right. Make some noise indeed for the winner.
Woo! Congrats.
So indeed, that's game trivia. Other than that, round 2 will be an epic dance-off
He's like checking
with featuring new content from Just Dance. And to conclude, the finale will be a
I
4-player
think all he got
free-for-all
was a little
fight
pop and
in
like a
Brawlhalla
thank you
from
card.
Blue Mammoth Studio, the most recent studio to join the Ubisoft family.
That's right. But just
Photo
before,
bomb.
we're going to check back in with Zach and Hanny, who are hanging out with Carl and Marlo from Skull and Bones. Zach, Hanny, I hear it's time for some pirate stories.
Yes, thank you so much. It's about that time. All the way live from Ubisoft Singapore and the Skull
this
and
is the
Bones team.
pre-show.
Gentlemen, what would you say is your adrenaline to jet lag ratio?
Well, it's E3, so there's nowhere else we'd rather be, so we're feeling great.
Right
Feeling
on.
more pirate.
Right on, right?
So, Carl and Marlo and Carl, great names by the way. You guys sound like a pirate duo. It's awesome.
Do you play Sea of
You guys
Thieves?
are going to be shown at the big show, but we're not going to spoil anything. But what have you got for us today?
Well, yeah, we want to first do a shout out to the team, the dedicated and talented team back in Singapore. You guys are awesome. It's 3:30 a.m. back in Singapore, but the guys are there. That's the dedication they're
Yo.
showing. So
Troopers.
we love you guys. Thanks a lot for the good work.
Hi, Singapore.
Very nice. Now, so you guys did bring something that you wanted to share with us as well, with all the people here. What are we about to see?
So actually, some of our team members are descendants
had to
of
tell the
real-life
people to
pirates
stand
in
back.
the Indian Ocean, and we'll get to
Skull
hear
and
their
Bones.
stories
That's
today.
the other fucking
Oh,
pirate
I want to do
game
just
I
that. How about
wanna
now?
play.
You good with now?
Now it's good.
Let's
Go
do
for
it.
Skull and Bones. Show me something.
Hello, I'm Paul Fu, lead narrative designer of Skull and Bones, the pirate game that we are developing right here in Ubisoft Singapore.
Yes. Skull and Bones. This is the other good one.
Centuries ago, the Portuguese, Dutch, and English had fought for control over the area around Singapore and the Indian Ocean. As such, the history of the region is rich in seafaring and piracy. Many of our developers come from families who live here for generations, so this history is an important part of their heritage. Let's meet some of them and hear their pirate stories that connect their personal histories to the world of Skull and Bones.
Working on Skull and Bones, I get to learn about the history of my country. I'm from Mauritius, an island located in the Indian Ocean, near Madagascar, Seychelles, and Réunion. Mauritius was highly desired due to its prime location as a stopover for trade routes. In the 1700s, Mauritius was well known to be a hub for piracy. Growing up in Mauritius, my grandparents would tell me stories about very famous pirates such as Edward England and Labuse. So Edward England was famous for the Battle of Joanna Island, but he was considered too lenient by his crew and was ultimately marooned on the island of Mauritius. Eventually, he managed to steal a ship and flee to the island of Madagascar.
Get wrecked.
Working on Skull and Bones made me more interested in the Bugis and my heritage. The most interesting pirates closest to Singapore are the Bugis. They were mostly sailors and traders. Just because they do not have a license, they were deemed as pirates. My great-grandfather is Bugis. He used to travel with royal family. He passed down the craze to my grandfather and to me. So he would have the krace stuck under his belt for close quarter combat. He would soak the blade in poison, and the edge of the krace is chipped, so I guess it's been well used.
Damn. Well, he has a well.
Those were just a
worn
few of the
knife
many stories that have inspired us
for
as we work on
CS:GO.
the game. We can't wait for you to play Skull and Bones and experience your own pirate stories.
Oh, I will.
Join the discussion on Twitter, Discord, and our forums, and let us know what you think.
You don't have a beta. Why?
From sea to space, pirates to junkies. Let's talk a little VR. Producer Adrian Lacey, all the way from
Speaking of
Ubisoft
VR.
Montpellier. We're keeping it global. We're talking space junkie.
Yeah, what's up, Adrian? How you doing?
Very well. It's exciting. Look at all these
I
people playing the
know.
game. It's awesome, isn't it?
I
You guys
love
doing
it.
all right?
Hooray.
All right, we're doing all right. You're doing all right? There we go.
I'm very well.
So Adrian, tell us a little bit about Space Junkies. What's that all about?
Space Junkies, it's a VR shooter, so it's a jetpack fueled shooter in microgravity, where you duck, dodge, weave, move, and groove through deadly orbital arenas.
I love
What
it.
is that all about? Like, what does that mean?
I love all those words.
Well, yeah, but it's like you're in a spherical battlefield now,
Flip
you know
the
what I mean?
map
So
from
the action
VR
can come
chat.
fast and hard from any direction, left, right, vertical, even from beyond.
Sounds like
Well,
somebody's
you know.
Saturday night.
We have been
Looks
seeing
like a
people playing it
multiplayer game.
right beside us, actually, in the Space Junkies booth here at the fan zone, and it seems
Looks
like they're
good.
getting a little interesting, we'll say, with the self-expression, to put it mildly.
We have this full embodiment system, so you have your entire body, heads, shoulders, knees, and toes, and basically it
Heads,
allows you to
shoulders,
sort of
knees, and
point at
toes.
objects, interact, and really become a living emoticon.
Oh, wow.
And that's the big difference in VR. You now have both hands, so
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
You can push things,
That's
pull
great.
things.
Push things, pass things, wave at things, thumbs up, whatever you want. A bit of gesticulation.
Lots of gesticulation, and I'm sure everyone is very respectful and very nice
course,
to each
always,
other while they
always.
gesticulate, aren't they?
Yeah, I would say so.
Listen, Adrian, you recently had an alpha. Can you tell us more about what you learned from there?
Oh, well, okay, so we've just finished one of our alphas now, and what's cool is we're working with our players, so their players really interact with us. It's like they're in this new virtual space with us, like they're part of the dev team. So they can point to things, show us interactions, things they like, what we want us to change, and that kind of stuff. And it's pretty awesome. It's been really good.
And some of the fruits of that learning, I'm sure, will be applied in a beta.
The beta, which you can register for today. Right now, you can register for the beta, which will take place on the 28th of June. So come play with the devs and gesticulate.
Register now and gesticulate with the devs. Thank you so much, Adrian.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the rest of E3.
Indeed, have a great show.
Wonderful. About 30 minutes to go until the big show. I want to check in with our boy Justin, though. Justin, what's good?
How's it going, everybody? Where's my camera? There's my camera. How you guys doing? So if you're just joining us, you are watching Ubisoft Live. We are here in the back lot behind the Orpheum Theater getting ready for the main show. Now, if you want to join the conversation, use hashtag UBE3. Now, if you are joining us on social,
You got fucking
in the
beanbags
forums, on
over
Facebook,
there. What the
you're
fuck?
probably seeing a lot of our brand accounts, Far Cry, Ubisoft, Space Junkies even. But behind all of those accounts are some amazing people. These are the community managers that you're actually talking with every day. So Zach and I actually traveled to Newcastle in the United Kingdom and in Cary in North Carolina to meet the community managers, to learn more about what they do, and to ask a very important question. What makes for a good community? Or should we say, who makes for a good community? Check out the video.
It's difficult to say what community means in just a sentence or two because there's so much to it. I think the key of it is establishing that relationship between us and the people who play our games, trying to make sure that they're as happy as they can be.
We have a lot of people that are
I
basically
have
like
yet
community
to
figureheads
play the
that want to see the
DLC
community thrive.
They're the ones that are
Yeah, the
making
Whoop
amazing
shirt.
content, they're streaming
The
the
guy had a
game,
Whoop
fan art,
Twitch shirt.
cosplays, super amazing people.
They're just people that are there to help all the
Must be a
time. They
fan
want to
of
see the
Whoops.
community go places. They want to see the community do well.
Whoops
They're
is
really
from
trying to help
Twitch.
everybody
He
out,
does
bring
VR
players into
chat.
the game. Cornerstones of our community.
One of our Just Dance squad members, Tara, she does so much on her own to really nurture our community. She's just out there cultivating and making it happen.
Clive Lewis, we joke around in the Ghost Recon community that he's a bot because he is in every Ghost Recon stream and most probably a moderator of that channel. He's just the most friendly, wanting to help guy that you will ever meet.
Tokyo Joe, is a guy who creates models based on his favorite games. I've always forwarded it to the dev team. They know exactly who he is and what an amazing job he does.
It's inspiring to really see one person what they can do for the greater good of the community. You know, they understand what it really means to be part of a community and add to it. They're there to give whatever they can to make it the best place that it can be. A place that people want to be a part of.
I love the fact that we have the Star Player program, and it's a way that we can kind of give back to them a little bit and let them know, we see you, we see what you're doing, and we love it.
I feel 100% confident saying that Star Player program is everything. That's the only reason I'm here. I was a Star Player. I made my way through Star Players to be in this position. Star Players is an opportunity to show those pillars of community a little something special for all that they do for Ubisoft and our brands.
Dude. No. It's just...
Ubisoft?
No.
What the? Ubisoft?
Ubisoft.
You got an email. You got mail?
We've got a little email for you about that.
What email is it? Oh, God.
Man.
Oh,
Oh, are you serious? I'm starting to... Oh, my God.
Okay, chat. Ubisoft would like to invite you to join us as a Star Player at E3.
We're sure you can't wait to get your bean hands on some sweet Californian chicken tendies. How do they know? This calls for some hype.
Damn it.
I can't believe this is happening.
This is so much more than just some fun to be had. Ubisoft, thank you. Thank you.
E-freaking-3, dude.
I'm shaking. Look at this. Thank you.
Freaking hype. Thank you, guys.
We going to E3. We going to E3.
The 2018 Ubisoft Star Players. What up?
Here we go with
And
this.
the community managers who brought them. Vince, Alan, how we feeling?
We're feeling amazing. It's good, beautiful day, beautiful energy. Like all this, don't cry on me.
I'm not doing
no. So all this energy up here is amazing.
Don't cry
Thanks so
on
much
me.
for having us.
The family has grown, I would say. The Star Player family has been a thing for the last few years. Talk to us a little bit about the evolution of it.
So the Star Player family actually started in 2015, and today alone, you can tell we've been growing bigger and more global because we have 13 different countries represented behind us today.
Represented!
Wow. Beautiful.
It's awesome, and we have people of all different ages. So
That's amazing. And in the video, I saw there were artists, streamers, cosplayers. But what does it take to be a Star Player, if you have to answer this question?
So, we get that question a lot. How can I become a Star Player? And the easy answer is there's no magical formula to becoming a Star Player. There's no criteria that you have to check off. We take people from all corners of our communities. We've got forum moderators here. We've got Reddit moderators here. We've got community channel admins. We've got guys who built wikis from the ground up on their own.
Amazing.
But there's so many different ways you can get involved in our communities.
I love it.
Basically, what we're looking for are people who are dedicated to making our communities, Ubisoft communities, the place that is the most welcoming, most supportive, and just most fun place to play video games. And each and every single one of these people around me in orange t-shirts, they make Ubisoft communities a better place. And that's why they're Star Players.
I love it. And if I may say, I mean, it's, obviously this is a very special moment. It's awesome to have all of you here. But the people who are here, I mean, the family is big. And Star Players of the past, I saw this morning a tweet from DB Division, so I'm getting a little emotional too. he was talking about the fact that, everyone works their asses off here at E3. It's busy. Sometimes we get a little hungry, we get a little dehydrated. We don't necessarily think about taking care of ourselves. And DB was speaking to the Star Players of this year and saying, look out for each other, be kind, make sure we have some food for each other, make sure everyone's up, the energy's good, a lot to see and do. We're getting close to the show. Guys, enjoy the experience. It is going to be so much fun, and we are so honored to have you here. Thank you so much.
All right, let's check in with Leon and Madison for the Golden Ticket competition. How's it going, Leon, Madison?
Well, there's definitely dancing going on here. They're really fighting hard to win that VIP ticket Right?
That's right. They're competing for a chance to win the golden ticket seat at our conference and a fast pass to the Ubisoft booth at the LACC.
Oh,
but to
fast
do it, they'll
pass.
have to
And
make
all
it
you
to
have
the
to do
top
is play
4
Just
from
Dance.
the 10 that they currently are right now.
On the chick on the far
The
right.
final will be streamed right before the conference, so in about 22 minutes
in the
and
pink
50
and
seconds,
black
if I'm not
dress.
mistaken.
That is very, very precise of you, Nid. So in 20 minutes, we'll start the conference. Until then, hashtag UBE3 for all your social media interactions. But now first.
And first, back to the next round of top 10 gameplay.
Yes.
Of
Roll
course,
the
they would
video.
try to zoom in on her. Top 10 gameplay.
Number 6. Macy J with the long shot from downtown.
I got it! I got it! I've been trying that forever! That's the spawn peak counter all the way down to Skylight, baby. That's the Skylight spawn peak counter. I've been trying that for weeks, chat. For weeks. Let me just show you where I'm shooting. For those that don't understand what just happened, let me show. You see this wall? Those are my bullet holes right there. Where's this Cav? It has to be Cav. He plays Cav every time, right? Watch this, watch this. Boom! Look at him! He's dead.
What the fuck?
Coming in at number 5, outnumbered but never outdone. Natalie Always 21 is one unstoppable peacekeeper.
Damn. Damn.
Number 4. An important life lesson from I Was Cuddles. Always bring a knife to a helicopter fight.
There's no scope in that. What's he gonna do with that? What? What? I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit.
So I'm here with senior producer on The Division 2, Christian Pana. Congratulations on the announcement yesterday. Well, I should say, you know, the first real look at The Division 2. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much. It's super exciting for us to be here. I think there are two magical moments in the game development. One is when you get to reveal the game for the first time, and the second one when we launch in March 15, 2019.
Cool, okay. So there are teams all around the world who are watching the show. They're up late. They've been working, you know, they wish they could be here. Do you have a message for all the teams who are watching at home?
Starts in 20 minutes.
I want to say thank you, everybody working on the family of the Division. Thank you all for your hard work. Thank you to the star players that are here with us today and our community making this game awesome. Thank you very much.
Amazing. So we're obviously going to see the Division 2 in the conference today. And also don't forget to stay tuned after the conference for an exclusive deep dive, 30 minutes on the Division 2, right back here in the back lot, in our fan zone. You know what, Kim? Our next segment is about game development. You're the resident game dev on our pre-show hosting team. Why don't you want to introduce this video?
I would love to. So
Okay,
I'm a developer. Oh, you guys have a great time.
All right, let's
I'm
get
a
ready for the
developer at
show.
Ubisoft San Francisco, and tabletop gaming is something that's a running theme throughout so many Ubisoft studios around the world. From
That it
prototyping
is.
game designs to just plain old fun, let's take a look at how some Ubisoft developers share their love of
Some people are
tabletop
watching
gaming.
this for an extra 19 minutes.
Even the open world has some sort of rules, right? Hopefully. So you need someone to enforce those rules for you.
Fucking dead.
That's me.
Tired. I have to stay up. Powered out because I need to fucking fight.
I've been playing board games since I was very
I couldn't
young,
give a shit
and it was
about
actually
EA.
board games that got me into game design.
Don't care.
Which then brought me to programming.
I remember I was playing with my sister and my parents to board games, even when I was a child. So I suppose I played all my life.
I run 2 games of Dungeons & Dragons. One is Planescape, and the other one is a homebrew world. And I've poured a lot of time into this. I made like entire world maps, random encounter tables. So I made this map in Hexographer in my spare time. And I just started with like, first of all, from people's backstories. I'm a grumpy old dwarf. All right, cool, you're over here. And you know what? There was a demon war, and they all come up from the north, up here in this nice, cheery place called the Abyss.
But there are a lot of similarities. I mean,
Card games tend to be all about the mechanics, and I love mechanics. It's a big part of what we do as gameplay programmers, so there's a very natural overlap there.
I think it's very important when you're a gameplay programmer to have also another experience of game. They can be like a board game or card game, because if you do only programming, you kind of lose what it's really like. But if you're yourself a player, you can really, when you implement something, you can say, okay, as a player, I know this will be fun.
You know, I play board games with my coworkers, and learning how they think and how we work together when we play is a great way to do better features when I do programming. Because if I know how we think and how more other people think, it's easier to work around and make great features that are accessible for everyone.
Scratch that,
No.
just to get Chicago.
But I'm thinking I play my role differently.
It's in the rulebook, it's the rule. It's fine.
Features like, for example, crafting, resource management, how can they play out? They can be prototyped through paper prototyping and board game mechanics, and then translate very easily into a video game setting and a UI.
I'm currently doing a lot of prototyping, a lot of discovery, and we don't have anything set in code yet, but we have a ton of ideas. Let's bust out the index cards and my collection of figurines and all of my dice and create sort of like board game representations of the experiences we want to create. And then when I came to talk to the programmer, said, play this thing, what do you think? Oh, that's cool. Okay, when you get to do that and just communicate in that way with somebody, it's really refreshing because everyone's just on the same page and they were having fun, I was having fun. And I think that's the game designer. We aren't there to tell you, you must follow the story.
I don't think he wants to be there during this fucking interview.
Here's the thing.
I think they just come like on his coffee break or whatever.
And here we are now, joined with friends and family from Rainbow Six Siege. Community developer Craig Robinson, better known to the world as It's Epi. And then over here, Alex or Zoronic. And I think we're going to go with the fact that you are you were part of the Ubisoft star player family. Still are. Last year you were here, smiling, shining. You are a former pro player with Rainbow Six. You are an analyst, and obviously that beard is a thing of beauty as well. Anything I missed?
No, thank you. I think that's spot on, yeah. Cheers.
Feeling good? Good. Now, your involvement with Rainbow Six has obviously been for a while, but things done changed. I'm going to say about 5 months ago or so with the Six Invitational. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
I was lucky enough to be analyst on the second Six Invitational we had, which was amazing. It's been twice as big as the first one, and pretty much just everything is growing bigger and bigger.
So let's just take a step back for those of us who don't know what the Invitationals are. Craig, can you tell us a little more about what the Pro League Finals are exactly?
Absolutely. So every 6 months we have an event where we bring the best teams in the world to one city for a LAN final, and they kind of duke it out over the course of a weekend to figure out who the best team in the world really is.
Okay, so a couple weeks ago, it was Atlantic City for the Season 7 finals, and I want to take a look at the grand finale, and we had Pentasports, and we had Team Liquid, and we had a bit of a rough start in match one. Let's check this out. Map one, excuse me.
Yeah, Pens had this dominant team out of Europe that's just notorious for winning almost everything. They've won half of every Pro League finals we've had so far. So I think everyone was kind of expecting them to take everything.
Yeah, and what are we looking at in this clip right here?
Pens is on the orange side and Liquid on the blue, and Pens is just about to take first map 5-1, which is something we don't see often.
Why do we not really see that too often at that level of play?
Teams are just getting so close that it's not something common, and when it happens, it's normally the team getting the lead early on that just wins everything, because momentum means everything.
So after this first map was played out, it was pretty much expected that Penta was going to run away with it and take the win?
Yeah, definitely, but it didn't look like Liquid lost their mentality, as we'll see later.
Damn.
Well, we'll see in map 2, the underdog Team Liquid will catch up to Pentasport. So why don't we see how they did in map 2? Roll the clip.
First kill, Goga going in for the quick plant on the thermite. Jonas holding off for any other rotations, and will this go down? Yes, it will.
Damn, he went down.
We'll drop
quick.
1, 2, 1 though. A flurry for Liquid as Goga gets one. Stick with one more. They're on fire. Pengu, last man alive here. He's got a clutch as he's done it before. So he's waiting. He spots the one player. Zig is somehow still alive, but he gets shot from the side. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Liquid, they survive. And we'll see.
You can see how his how face going on, and he did
last year. Liquid almost going down. They bring it back in. The energy on this team is absolutely insane.
So So after that second map, we had a really close matchup between Liquid and Penta, and we were headed to our third and final map, where we were going to figure out who the best team in the world is. Let's roll that. So, Alex, in this map, what's happening? What are we looking at with Liquid versus Penta?
Well, after a map and a half, it seems like Liquid finally found their old style of playing, which is the Brazilian way. It's brute forcing, just powering their way through. Penta has this called EV Plus game style, which comes from poker and chess, where you always take the right choice, so to say. They'll go with the option that is more likely to win, and Liquid just brute forces through that.
What does that mean, the right choice?
If you have two options, one is at 80%, one is at 60%, they will always go with the 80%, but that makes them predictable in some way. You're playing up against a harder, I guess a harder strat if you choose to brute force through that, but they made it work.
So what Team Liquid was doing was leaving certain avenues of approach open and vulnerable on purpose.
Yeah, they were basically baiting them into taking these choices.
Team Liquid for
Absolutely.
the win.
And Team Liquid won the finals. They won the whole thing. What does that mean for these players, but also the Latin American community?
I think, as you can see on screen, it means about the world to them. Sick, letting a little cheer go there, and it's not just for the Brazilian community or the Latin American.
Like
it's for everyone in Siege.
shit.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, as you said, two tears being shed. And then he walks over to Penta before he's even had time to dry his eyes and congratulate them on their win.
I love that.
What can you tell us about the amount of respect that these two teams have for each other?
It's beautiful. They take 30 seconds to celebrate, and then the next thing in mind is to go over and shake the hands of the teams that just lost.
That's a really nice visual. But as we move things forward, obviously, with Rainbow Six Siege, it's always in motion. There's always something happening. There's always changes, improvements. What are we expecting now as we shift closer to the next season and all the changes that are coming?
Well, with the pick and ban coming, teams are going to have to change the whole way they play. It's going to be much more adaptable, like mid-round, and the way strats are built is going to change in the favor of the dynamic teams as well.
And I think it's really going to be a really exciting time for the Siege dev team because, as our game director said, it's going to put the creativity back in the players' hands.
That's awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much, gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of E3. I know you have a lot going on. And so
I think we got some gameplay.
More gameplay.
And you know what? We might just see a little bit more Rainbow Six Siege.
Roll the top 3.
Top 3, here we go.
Number 3.
Come here. Come here. I got a present for you. Get down.
I have no clue where you are.
Get down. Get down again. Come on.
The gasoline is just like
Oh, come on. Go.
See, there we go. What the hell?
Our number 2 clip proves that gold is gold, no matter what.
Oh shit.
Oh. Nailed
What?
it.
He got a gold for that.
Number 1.
Alright, this side.
To see why this is our top clip, keep an eye on the clock and ammunition's health.
I'm keeping my eye on that clock.
15 seconds remaining. 4 last operator standing.
1 health.
10 seconds.
1 health in 10 seconds. There's no
5
way.
seconds.
Well, I guess there is a way. If there was, they wouldn't show
Oh my
it.
god!
Clutch.
1 HP! I had 1 HP! She fucking ran from me! Oh my god!
You have 1 HP?
Oh, I had 1 HP that whole time. After I fought like the third person. Fuck, dude.
1 HP. 1 second. Had to clutch it. Your team won. What the fuck? Wow.
That was amazing! Ammunition Mission killed it.
At the buzzer.
At the buzzer.
No health. Inside of 10 minutes, as a matter of fact, 8 minutes to go until the big show. If you are tweeting, if you're doing anything on the social and you're talking about Ubisoft, please use the hashtag UBE3, and that way we can see it all and harvest
all of the content
good.
and tweets.
I got this thing handed to me while we were in that top 3. I don't know exactly what it is. It is addressed to Yes Guillemate.
Oh, is that like a terribly butchered version of Emo?
I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's for Eve, and I'm also gonna assume that's why it was handed to me.
That's the process
I will be the buffer in this instance.
Yeah.
And it says it's from H. Drubman Jr.
Gosh.
Any ideas?
Listen, I don't want to have anything to do with this.
It
sounds real sketch.
You want to see it? Let's check it out.
Fucking Ubisoft needs to get their shit together. Hope County. Oh shit, Far Cry. Far Cry 5. This is definitely Far Cry 5.
Hey there, amigos.
Yep.
Yep, that's right. It's me, your boy, Herc. I just want to take a minute to speak directly to you, Ubisoft. Especially you, Mr. E.S. Guillemate. Pretty sure I pronounced that right. Listen, I've been hearing non-stop about this dang old Discovery Tour, and it got me thinking, man, Hope County needs to get in on this action. You hear me? Come on, man, let me show you around. I've been doing all kinds of corporate research, and I'm telling you, Hope County is the place to discover. I mean, look at all the stuff we got. Historical figures, we got them. Sports is culture. We got fine athletes in Hope County. I mean, no one's made it the big leagues yet, though. And something for this guy, Peter, who keeps on sending me letters that are not of encouragement. Heck, we got Boomer here. I hear the internet loves good boys. We got fun for the whole family. Come to our annual Testicle Festival and eat a bunch of balls with your kids. Come down to one of our beautiful, serene rivers. Oh my God! What is that? We got organic farms, nature trails, gentrification, family cookout, animals doing it, iconic architecture, immersive experiences, recycling 2.0, motherfucking freedom. Like I told you, ES, Hope County is a real Neapolitan center, man. And check this out, ES, we even got a mountain with your name on it. So there you have it, man. Hope County Discovery Tour. Boom! Cash in the bank, baby. What do you say? Oh, dang, my wheels! Not my wheels! Oh, Kuzma! It's biting my face! It's on my back! It's on my nuts! He's leaving. So you have your people call my people, and we'll figure that. Oh shit! He's coming back! Okay, I think he's gone. Oh, I landed on my keys.
Oh,
Declined.
Declined?
Oh man, no. This is not a thing, you guys. Listen.
Look good to me. I don't know.
No, I work on Far Cry. Listen, Hope County Discovery Tour is not a thing. Not a thing. Okay,
right.
Highly doubtful. Erroneous headlines is what it is.
All right, what is happening right now? The grand final of the Golden Ticket competition right over here. Leon.
Yes. We
ticket.
started out with 250 eager players. We went down to 10, and now these 4 wonderful people next to me are gonna fight for their right to party, to come into our conference, and for the ultimate bragging rights. Are you guys ready for the ultimate battle?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, but before we do, let's talk a little bit more about the game. Matt.
Thanks, Leon. I'm here with Matt Woomer, one of the founders and creators of Brawlhalla. How's it going, Matt?
It's going great. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Could you tell us a little bit more about what our finalists will be playing today?
For sure. They're playing Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla is short for the Grand Tournament of Valhalla. Valhalla is the Viking warrior heaven. But the Valkyries haven't just brought Vikings. They brought ninjas, they brought pirates, they brought monsters, they brought aliens. So there's tons of characters for your players to choose from.
That sounds awesome. So all the great warriors are there.
All the great warriors of the ages.
Fantastic. So do you have any advice for our players?
For sure. You want to use the B attack. You want to build up damage. You're going to get 2 points for each knockout you do. You have 2 minutes. At the end of the 2 minutes, whoever has the most points
3 minutes
gets the golden ticket.
That sounds fantastic. Well, let's head on over there and get this final started.
Indeed. All right, are you guys really ready? No.
Great chicks and one
People,
dude.
make some noise for this finale. Are you ready? Woo-hoo! All right, I would say press the button. And then countdown. Dun, dun, dun. The anticipation is real. 3, 2, 1,
brawl! All right, we've got 4 good characters here. We've got Ada. Ada has a spear and she has blasters. Really quick character, good for getting in close. We have Ember. Ember is a warrior from the forest. She's an elf and she has guitars and she also has a bow and arrow. Very dangerous with the wolf character as well. Nash is our caveman. Caveman has a hammer, he has a spear, and he has some heavy, strong attacks. And finally, we've got Azuri, the cat lady. The cat woman has guitars and she also has a sword and she'll also be moving in for quick attacks. Now we look here and some characters have, oh, there we already got a kill. We've got, ooh, another kill. Wow, they're racking them up quick here.
That guy's
you can fight unarmed and that's fine, but what you really want to do is see these weapons, these weapons that are falling from the sky. When you pick them up, you're going to get one of your 2 main weapons. And oh, there we go. They have figured out the weapon system and are doing really well. Ember is going in and mixing it up. She is really in the middle of everything. Nash is kind of backing off, letting the battle come to him. Oh, and that worked out for him with a hard ground pound. It's 4-4 with under a minute left. We have, anybody can get into this. Ada can get in with a nice double kill.
Jeez, man.
Missouri can get back in with just a single kill. It's tied up at the top. It's mixing it up right there in the middle. Wow, there's 30 seconds left. Ember's got a weapon. She's right there in the middle. She's holding on to that lead. Oh, she's picked it up. She's got 6 points. Somebody needs to step up. We're under 30 seconds. Nash is moving in hard. We need to close it out. You guys need to move in. You got to take it away from Ember. She's doing well. Oh, Azuri's got the ground pound. She's coming in for it. She's going to try and make her move right now. She's looking for the hit. Looking for the hit. Is she going to find it? 10, 8, 6, 5. Oh, 6-6. We are tied up. 3, 2, 1. It is tied. Luckily, this game comes standard with a tiebreaker. They're both top characters are at deep red. They're going in hard.
So it's the chick that has purple and black going and
we have to pick. And the winner is, all right. Here you go, golden ticket, ultimate gaming backpack. Let's go! Let's go!
So it's the only dude that won. The only guy. Great. Not complaining.
30 seconds to go.
That was intense.
We're here.
20 seconds.
Lots of love to all the teams, all the people here in the fan zone in the theater. Show's about to begin. Hashtag UBE3. Lots of love from everyone here.
All the love.
And don't forget the post-show. After the main show, we have exclusive gameplay from the Division 2. You definitely don't want to miss this.
Enjoy the show.
All right, let's watch some E3 Ubisoft after fucking 46 minutes of bullshit. Oh, wow. The mic's not turned on.
Welcome to Ubisoft's E3 2018
Thank you for joining us here in the theater and on online at home. We cannot wait to show you what we have today. And I can promise you, it's more interesting than a keychain. Oh. Too soon, maybe? Too soon? I don't know, up in the balcony, are you guys ready?
Fuck, I would love a seat in the balcony.
Are you guys ready?
Let's go, players!
Because fuck the front row seat, I can just like lean on the balcony like this.
Yes, we're just gonna assume that they're ready.
Just like fucking watch
If you're ready
damn
for the
show like an
biggest
opera.
biggest show in gaming, then let's start the show.
Let's do it!
Let's do it!
Ubisoft, what do you mean? Division 2. It's about damn time. Jesus. Why is this on my screen? the fuck is this? Seriously, what is this? That was totally like bullshit on the whole like I have multiple arms. What the? Oh yes, please zoom in on that non-tan skin of hers. What the fuck is this, like, for real? Just Dance. Just Dance. Right when they came out of that building wearing Just Dance shirts. Every motherfucker was thrown out. See, that guy's smart. He brought a battery. Nice spin. Oh, what the fuck is she humping the panda? You can't do that. That's bestiality. Even if their race is going extinct in 2019. It's like every fucking game that's coming out that they're announcing this year is just gonna come out next year. There's one big fuck you. I'm not mad. The only thing I'm waiting for is fucking Fallout that comes out November 14th. Collector's Edition. I got one right before they fucking sold out, which I couldn't get this last time. I tried to get it like this edition before it sold out instantly, and they're like, nope, we're not making it anymore, fuck you. I got mine, alright? I'm happy. I got a little, and I'm on a little like, ready. Coming this October. It says coming this October, and yet it has fucking 2019 on their goddamn year, so. Yeah, see right there. Just Dance 2019 October. So it probably comes out October. Maybe it comes out this October, but it's supposed to be like Just Dance 2019. I haven't played a Just Dance game in God knows how long. Probably since middle school. 7th grade, 6th grade, around there. I mean, 6th grade was elementary school for me, so. Ooh, space. Oh, that's cool. Like on the rings of Saturn. They're on the ring, like Saturn rings. Is that a pirate ship?
Cook, do you hear me?
Roger, Uma.
Half the crew is dead drunk in my sick bay after eating your miraculous space chili. Any thoughts?
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Our food is healthy. Invigorating.
Captain to crew, dead monkey in the crow's nest. I repeat, monkey down. Else Space Chili strikes again.
Copy that, Captain.
Space
Paige,
chilies.
Bet we could
Space
use your space
chilies.
chili to overclock our engines.
Negativo, mi amor. Only you can melt my circuits.
Keep laughing, fools. The key ingredient to good cooking is love.
What?
Engineering to
Oh,
officers. We
oh
are
wait,
dead
this
in the
that
water.
other
I
game that they
repeat,
fucking mentioned like
engines are
last
cursed.
E3.
Nox, come in. What have we got on the scanners?
Jack shit. Nada. Hey, wait. I see something. 3 o'clock starboard. It's massive. Get back here, Shani. Hold off!
I forgot the title of this game, but once they say it, dumbass. I think this is a sequel to that.
Lock down the
game.
bacon. Give me auxiliary engines. Deploy shields and bring up out now. Brace yourselves!
Your ship's dead in space.
Gods protect us.
Oh shit. Beyond Good and Evil 2. That was it. That was the fucking title, I forgot it. Beyond Good and Evil.
Thank you.
2.
Hi.
Fuck, I forgot that game existed.
Hello, I'm Gabrielle Schrager, narrative director.
And I'm Guillaume Brunier, senior producer.
We are so happy to be back this year to share our progress on our space opera, Beyond Good and Evil 2, a game full of wonder, emotion, danger, and high-stakes drama. Last year, you all saw the enigmatic green-eyed Captain Dakini leading the legendary crew of the Gada on a quest
I forgot
to discover
about
the
that
location
last
and the
year.
mystery behind a deep space artifact known as Moksha.
But Dakini has since gone missing. Shani is now captain of the Gada, and she's leading a crew into the deep, unexplored space beyond System 3, when they come face to face with their nemesis.
Fans will have recognized a ferocious young Jade. And Paige is back as the incorrigible chief cook of the Gada. We've got 2 other officers, Uma, the holistic chief medic, and Callum, our chief engineer. And all of these legendary characters will be playing a major role in our prequel.
Today, we are proud to represent our growing production team in
Beyond Good and
Montpellier,
Evil 2 is the
Barcelona,
prequel to the
Bordeaux, and
first one,
Sofia.
apparently.
Thanks,
That
everyone,
makes sense.
for making it happen. Thank you. Thank you for them.
Thank you. Thank you for them.
Doesn't make any sense.
In BGE2, you are a space pirate captain in a distant galaxy near the end of the 24th century. At this year's E3, we will be showcasing a new behind closed doors demo, offering a first look at our major location, the sacred city of Ganesha. Now, let's take a look at our first pre-alpha gameplay footage.
Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm actually excited for this. Ganesha.
Ganesha is a
Oh,
metropolis filled with sacred temples, beautiful gardens and bustling shops. But it's also a darker underworld, rife with dirty bars and dangerous back alleys.
Dirty Our bars. Game is an action-adventure RPG that you can play alone or with your friends in co-op. From the intimate interior of a hidden temple to the very edge of the galaxy, fight on the ground and in space at massively different scales. And all of this
seamlessly. What you will be seeing at E3 this year is only a very small part of a much larger open universe we are creating. A universe we are also building with our fans. Yeah, let's go.
Space Monkey program.
With Beyond Good and Evil 2, we want our community to participate in a way that's never been done before through the Space Monkey program. We want our fans and people all over the world to really be a part of creating the game. So today, we are issuing an open invitation for people all over the world to contribute their ideas, music, artworks, and create original content that players will experience as they explore the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
And there is literally a universe of ways for artists to express themselves, from giant frescoes to murals, street art, music, radio content, and much more.
To do this, we have partnered with a company at the forefront of community collaboration, Hit Record. And here, to tell us more, is their founder, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
You can hear their mics scuffing when they were hugging.
Yeah. Thank you. I love this theater. So thanks to you guys, thanks Guillaume, and thanks Gabrielle. It's really good to be here. I'm super excited to do this. For those of you who don't know, Hit Record is this thing that I've been making for a long, long time. It's really dear to me. And it's a place where people all over the world work together on short films or music or art, all kinds of projects. Yeah. This is the first time we're making stuff that's gonna go into a video game. So it's a little bit different than other like creative platforms that you can find on the internet, because the point of Hit Record, it isn't just to post and promote stuff that you've made on your own. The point is to collaborate. So, like when we're making music for Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's not just gonna be a thing like a contest where people submit songs and then we pick one or two of them and we put them in the game. We're gonna be really making the songs together. And the same goes for the visual assets that we'll be creating. So, whether you're a writer, a musician, an illustrator, if you're a pro-level artist, or if you're just someone who really cares about Beyond Good and Evil and that world and you love it and you want to be a part of it, there's going to be ways for you to contribute. Our first creative challenges are live. As of like now, someone's at my office pushing the button, like very nervous. You guys are doing great. And yeah, so come to our site, check out the Beyond Good and Evil 2 page at hitrecord.org. And
let me see if this
that's
actually
it. Go do that shit.
Worked.
Thanks.
What was it? Beyond Good and Evil Hit Record. Let me see if this site actually exists.
Hit Record's approach to community collaboration is inspiring, and we're incredibly happy to be working with Joseph and his team. And we really can't wait to see what the community creates, so let's do it.
Me too.
We will be showcasing some of this content at our very first dedicated community event, the BG Fest, which will take place in Montpellier this fall. Thanks, everyone. Have a great E3.
Thank you!
Site crashed. Their site's down.
We nailed it!
We nailed it! Rainbow Six Siege. Fuck yeah.
What's up, everyone? My name is Justin Kruger, community developer on Rainbow Six Siege. And I'm here today to talk about our community. Our community that inspires us and drives us every single day. The Siege team back in Montreal has actually been so inspired by seeing all of the millions of people playing our game every single day over the past 2.5 years. We've actually absolutely loved seeing our community grow, and I'm excited to announce today that the Rainbow Six Siege community is now 35 million players.
Eesh.
Yes. Thank you. I wish I could hug every single one of you, but I don't know if my arms are big enough to hug every single one of you. That would take a long time as well. As you can see, as the community grows, so does the game. And as you can see behind me, Team Rainbow has recruited the Italian GIS operators, Maestro and Alibi. Actually, this image represents 10 seasons, 40 operators, and 19 maps that is all free in-game. And if you want to get to know all of these guys a little bit better, you can play Operation Parabellum, which is playable
Someone's gonna make
right
that
now.
into a wallpaper.
And if you want to see them in action at the top of their game, tune into the Rainbow Six Siege Pro League, kicking off on June 18th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. The world's biggest esport teams will be competing for 6 months of intense Rainbow Six action. And that's just one of the many ways to enjoy competitions for Rainbow Six. The 6th major is just around the corner and will be hosted in Paris this August. Our Pro League finals will then take us to Brazil in November.
Some of that.
Yeah, Brazil. And then the 6th Invitational will once again be the pinnacle of Rainbow Six,
August,
taking place in Montreal in February 2019. Yeah. So whether you're a player or just a fan of esports, there really is no better time to get into Rainbow Six esports. And with the growth of the game, the community, and the esports teams, we wanted to take a moment to reflect on some of our most influential players. Today, I'm excited to unveil a sneak peek at an upcoming documentary that is focused on a few familiar faces who took their love for Siege to the next level. Without further ado, here's the first look at Another Mindset.
Another Mindset? Rainbow Six Siege documentary.
That is like the greatest injury to ever happen to me, only because it brought Siege to me.
During 9 months.
I've been doing this for what? Since year 1, season 1, right? And I failed, and then finally we started succeeding. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back.
8 community members.
Eu recebi um sorriso, uma lágrima, uma emoção, um riso de umas pessoas que eu nunca vi na minha vida, que eram torcedores da BD.
This is just about the community.
Acho que você tem que realmente botar toda a sua emoção dentro do jogo.
They're pros. Each and every single one of these people on that damn list is a pro. Okay, this guy. I like cool intro. Oh, it's a mirror. Are you kidding me? Just fucking rolls up on a fucking little 50C dirt bike. Or that could be a 60. Maybe it's 75 now. Trials. Oh no, fucking trials again. Dude. That was scripted. You can tell that's fucking fake. Hey, way to ruin a perfectly good monitor.
Trials
dipshit.
is all about crashing with style and getting up again. Hello! I'm Antti Ilvasjo, creative director of Trials and also Prime Minister of Finland. Now I'm pleased to announce that Trials is back and it's bigger than ever.
Before. It's the word you were looking for. So we got more maps and a new locales. Hollywood. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh no, Ubisoft. Ubisoft, why you do this? Why you do this, Ubisoft? Why you do this? Why you do this to me? How many people are watching? Over almost 164,324. Is it gonna refresh or do I have to do it myself? F. Everyone's typing F. The fucking site went down. That's good, brother. Oh, there it is. It's back. We missed the trials thing because everyone fucking clicked on this shit.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about the trials rising.
Trials Rising takes you around the world to iconic locations. You never ride alone and competition is everywhere. But competition is nothing without the players, and our community has always been pillar of Trials. In Trials Rising, we work with our players more than ever. To explain more, let me introduce Brad Hill, also known as Professor Fat Shady.
University of Trial.
You made a mess.
You made a mess.
Thank you, Auntie, and hello, everyone. See OTHD down the front. I see you. I became a fan of Trials because it's challenging, but so rewarding when you overcome something difficult. But I soon realized that a number of players struggled with the harder levels. So in 2013, I created the University of Trials, a YouTube channel dedicated to mastering Trials writing. Now, before I go on, Ubisoft star players, I want you guys to make some big noise right now. All right. Well, 5 years ago, I was a star player just like them. But when Redlinks began work on Trials Rising, they approached me to design and create all of the tutorial content within the game. It has been an amazing experience for me, but I wasn't the only one involved. 20 community members, known as the Trials Elite, up there, have been involved in the development of this game for the last 2 years. Whether they were track builders, streamers, or speedrunners, each brought something special to help shape this game. Now, if you want to get involved, register online at trialsgame.com for a closed beta happening later this year.
Good.
They're gonna drop the beta.
Let's go.
Hey. What? We're not going to put a big coming soon up here. I think people are going to want to know the release date.
Yes. You're right.
Sure, give us the
Trials
date.
Rising will release on February 2019 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and the first time ever also Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch. 2019. Fucking 2019.
If you are E3, come to our booth and we'll show what Trials is about. Crashing with style and getting up again. Let's get out.
Let's go.
Thank you,
Let's
and
go.
everyone have a nice E3.
Yeah.
Dun 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 This is one more. Huh. The fact that every fucker knows this song, it hurts. Froze again. God damn it. Why is this happening? F-bomb. There we go. It's all boring now. Damn. Things are just getting more fair with violence. And ways to die. Oh shit, the whole fucking Trials Rising. Closed beta registered now available February 29th. Oh yeah, Division 2, baby. Division 2. Ooh.
My name is Julian Garrity, and I'm the creative director on Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Hey.
On Black Friday, a strain of the smallpox virus was released on dollar bills in New York City. The infection and chaos spread across the nation. 7 months later, the virus has mostly burnt itself out, but America is tearing itself apart. Washington, D.C. is at the heart of this battle. Under constant threat from dangerous factions, civilians are trying to rebuild. In their survival lies the seed for the rebirth of society.
The seed. Ubisoft. I mean, people are rebuilding. It's a good start. Welcome to DC. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, God. Talk about roadkill. This is a division unit. You can tell by his watch. Graves.
No!
Keep moving.
I didn't do anything. Some of you may believe the rules are unfair. That's too bad.
Quiet, you! I said no more talking.
The rules are not subject to negotiation.
Shut up!
Defy the rules, and there will be consequences.
Let's go. Come on.
Examples will be
Get
made.
up to 8% off. Fuck off, store.
Keep still.
So that's what's happening on that side of DC. Now, this is you on the other side of DC. Help. Why would you keep that? Like, I mean, I know you were sent there to help those people, but why would you keep that?
You are the last line of defense for those civilians and for the country. If you fail, history will be written by tyrants. If you succeed, history will remember the few brave heroes who fought to save
And
a
then
dying
history
nation.
will repeat itself like it has been.
This setting lays the groundwork for a compelling story-based campaign in which your actions have a clear impact on the lives of civilians.
Fuck me, dude. I am super tired.
In
I
the Division 2,
Sony one.
Washington, D.C. must prepare for the greatest threat
That's what I'm
it
feeling like.
has
I'm just
ever
done.
encountered. To face it, you and your fellow agents will need to bring your equipment and tactical abilities to the next level. Once agents reach the end of the main campaign, it's time to select a new progression path by picking a specialization.
Sharpshooter,
It starts with the choice
demolition, and
of a
survivalist.
signature weapon, powerful and unique weapons that
Explosive,
complement
triple
the rest of your equipment.
I'm sold on the fucking
As you progress
crossbow.
with your specializations,
50
you will
cal
not only grow
sniper
in power,
rifle.
but also unlock additional
I'm sold on the
tools and
crossbow. Like, who
abilities,
has the crossbow?
including
Okay.
exclusive versions
Okay,
of
I'm
skills.
sold on this guy right here.
Specializations
left.
enable you to truly
Maybe the guy on the
complete
right,
your
too.
own personal playstyle, but also to synergize with other players and take team play even further. Speaking of teamwork, I'm excited to announce
So I wonder if you
that
could
for
switch
the
the
first
weapons
time,
and characters.
8 players will be able to partner up to face the ultimate endgame challenge.
Oh, 8 people party.
Raids are coming to the Division 2.
Wonderful. We get raids right when the game comes out. Hallelujah.
We learned a lot. We learned a lot from working on the first game. And with
I
the
bet you
Division
did.
2, we're launching with plans for years of frequent major content updates. Today, we're ready to outline our plans for year 1. We will be launching 3 DLCs in the form of
Episode
episodes.
1, 2, and 3.
Each one will bring new story, new areas to explore, and new
Untitled
activities.
update, world event.
And the best part, all of these episodes will be completely free for everyone.
Free for everyone, okay. Okay, but let's talk price. Let's talk season pass. Let's talk pay to win.
Where's my division team?
Like, what comes after
Stay
episode
tuned
3?
after the Ubisoft conference for an exclusive 30-minute deep dive into our playable E3 demo during our post-show. As you can see, they're getting ready right now, and they'll be playing right after the conference is done.
Sure they will.
Until then, remember, this is history's defining moment. Hope for the future
Fuck, I'm like falling
lies in
asleep,
you,
goddammit.
agents of the Division. Thank you.
Division was a good game. I'll give them that. America would never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. Unity. So this game takes place like a few months or whatever, maybe years after the first one, and it sets in the Washington D.C. That has to be like the last place to go to at the end of the game or whatever. It's the White House. There's Air Force One. Juggernaut. Scatter bomb. History. November. March 15th. God, dude, like every fucking game so far comes out in 2019. What the hell? Oh, rabbits. Rabbits. Raymond Rabbits. Raymond Rabbits. Love those rabbits. On rabbits. Up, they're setting up for the, next thing. You can tell because they just brought in a fucking drum set and some other shit. They're like, we're not here. We're not here.
Hi, I'm Xavier Manzanares, lead producer. And it's an honor to be back here 1 year after we announced for the first time and released the game. It was incredible. So, as a team, I just wanted to thank all of you for the support and all the feedbacks we received. Thank you.
I want to go to bed. I've been up since fucking 7 to 6 p.m. No.
So we also started a year ago to work on a brand new adventure, and with a brand new hero as well, one that we cherish and we love, Donkey Kong. So for today, we wanted to celebrate the upcoming release of the Donkey Kong adventure, and what better with music than with Grant Kirkhope, our composer, and the band Critical Hits. So please enjoy. Thank you.
You don't have a trailer? What the fudge?
I'm so sorry, I did not know they had changed your entrance, so my
Changes
apologies.
every day, every second it changes.
Oh, okay, they do have a trailer, but they rather use the live music. It's Donkey Kong! And the rabbits. Donkey Kong and Raymond Rabbits. They basically took the idea of, oh, there's the Christmas. Okay, so it's literally Mario World meets the rabbits. Selfie stick. The world's very first selfie stick. what they're focusing on now. It's the Nintendo Switch. It's Donkey Rabbit. DLC available June 26th. So it's basically the same freaking game, only Donkey Kong's in it now. Great. Yes, take a bow. They all have fucking Donkey Kong ties. Where do I get one? Like, you couldn't take it in through the other end? No, you had to go across the whole fucking stage there. Oh my god. I am just waiting for this thing to be over with. Ubisoft Singapore production. Piracy is dead. Skull and Bones.
It was over. The old guard was wiped out. Those who kneeled were now at the gates of hell. They were killing us off, burning our seas from shore to shore. We thought there was no way the Empire could win this game.
All the sounds coming in from my right earbud.
The tide turned in our favor again. A new wind was at our backs, blowing us straight to heaven. In our new Eden, there was only one rule. First come, first serve. It was dog eat dog. We became kings, queens, lords, and masters of our own new worlds. Fortunes poured down on us. They had their empire. Now it was our turn. Enemies became friends. Friends became enemies. The best didn't trust anybody. The philosophy of the day was more and more. We were alone at the top of the food chain.
Hell yeah.
Well, we thought we were.
This is where they put aside their differences and join forces.
In a dog-eat-dog world, we were wolves. And wolves hunt in packs.
Skull and Bones, I knew it. Please tell me you got a beta. Please.
Of Skull and Bones, there are soulless empires. There are greedy trading companies, and of course, ruthless pirate games sailing the seas. But there are no heroes.
Definitely
Hello, my
no
name
heroes.
is Justin Farron, creative director at
fucking
Ubisoft Singapore.
Sea of Thieves.
And for the past year, my team and I have been anxiously awaiting this moment to invite you, our fans, to join the hunt here at E3 2018. Piracy is dead in the Caribbean. The Empire's crushing all those who oppose them. So your next big score? The Indian Ocean, home to the richest trade routes in the world, where merchant ships carry cargo worth over $10 billion a year. And you're gonna steal every last fucking coin.
Ah, dropping F-bombs. Let's go, let's go.
First, you need a target. You pick up intel on a heavily guarded frigate, fat with African diamonds meant for the Grand Mogul of India. That treasure will help you claw your way to the top, to become the pirate that no empire can take down.
That was fucking,
Second, you must know your hunting ground. Our reactive and evolving world is reflected in what we call fortunes, presented to you by Taljeed, the fortune teller. Now, fortunes reveal changes in factions, weather, and the trade routes themselves.
Okay.
Today, Taljeed reveals favorable winds. That means more merchants to rob, but also more competition. And now I'm proud to share with you the essence of Skull and Bones, a shared world where every player encounter matters. Will you fight, or will you ally?
Yes.
This is what we call the hunting grounds. All right, pirates, let's head to the hideout, and have a great E3.
Right, some gameplay, let's fucking do this.
Your hunt for the convoy starts here, in your hideout, deep within the Chagos Islands. This hidden pirate den provides everything you need for your next strike. From your shipyard, you choose the Black Horn for the upcoming battle. The strong winds will boost its speed, giving its battering ram a devastating punch. Next, choose the right crew and gear for the mission ahead. Demi cannons are slow loading, but deadly at short range. Rockets are blazing fast and deal powerful damage from every angle. With everything loaded, let's head out. The winds are strong and the day is clear. That means more merchants to win pre-order bonuses, but also more rival pirates out looking for a quick score. According to your intel, the convoy is sailing past a Portuguese fort, taking advantage of the strong winds.
There she is, with our loot!
That fort is too strong to simply sail past. Its cannons can blast you out of the water. You need to find a way to sneak by before the convoy slips away.
Exciting, Captain!
Fortunately, deception is another tool in the pirate's arsenal.
Let's fool these blackguards!
Nice.
Disguised as a Portuguese merchant, you try to creep past the fort.
Captain, if we engage, they will see it through our guys.
Portuguese merchant and escort!
This island provides perfect cover for a surprise attack. Plus the optimal course for an intercept. Rigging your sails for speed. You want to catch your victim off guard.
Right. There she is! Fire as she bangs!
Captain, the ship's ready to be boarded.
Show no mercy!
Boarding, oh god.
What was theirs is now ours!
Legendary.
Captain, we've got what we need! Let's get out of here!
Sail! Warship sighted! Portuguese frigate ahoy!
Oh shit.
Your attack has alerted a powerful Portuguese warship. At the helm is a Commodore, too tough to handle on your own. Even worse, you could lose your loot. You need help, and you need it fast.
That one's with us!
Other captains have answered your call. 4 against 1 should even the odds.
Yeah, right. That would work in an IRL situation. You would have to split the
Your side forms a tight squadron, using a coordinated battle plan. The enemy strikes first. The first ship goes down, breaking your formation.
It's like the best game ever I've ever seen. This makes the games look like shit.
The Commodore turns his cannons on you. You brace for fire, absorbing the first blow. Your allies maneuver for position. The Royal Fortune acts as a tank, drawing the Commodore's fire. It unleashes its special ability, Siege Mode. Once anchored, it can fire its cannons without limits. The Jaeger slips into position with its powerful cannon. Its special ability delivers 8 shots in a single blast, increasing the odds for a critical hit. The Royal Fortune can't hold out much longer. It's up to you to land the killing blow.
Yep, called it.
The battle is won. But the glitter of gold can turn new allies into deadly enemies. For there is no honor among thieves.
Oh, there it is. Fucking 19. Sign up. I bet that site's down. Like all the other sites.
To the digital space.
You're completely safe.
Hello everyone, my name is Elijah Wood, co-founder of SpectreVision. Though we're known for our film content, we're also avid gamers, and the opportunity to partner with Ubisoft was something we had to be a part of.
And my name is Benoit Richer, game director on Transference. Together, we combine the storytelling techniques of film with the interactivity of video games, enabling us to create this unique, deeply immersive world with a dark and unsettling narrative.
Have you ever dreamed of entering someone else's consciousness?
No.
Exploring their darkest thoughts and most intimate secrets?
No.
In Transference, with Transference, we're bringing a first-person exploration game into a chilling new dimension.
To escape, you must go hands-on to search for clues, solve puzzles while shifting between the perspectives of each family member, and attempt to piece together the mystery.
This fall, in VR and on traditional platforms, we welcome you to uncover the secrets hiding in this mind-bending psychological thriller that will leave you with haunting memories long after you put down the controller. This is Transference.
What's going on? Where's Mom?
You're gonna see her real soon, okay? Just hold still.
Don't believe his lies.
Like Jack Black.
Okay, are you comfortable? I know this rig's a bit cumbersome, but that's always the way with these new prototypes, huh? then all you have to do is just be. I know things haven't been so great lately, okay? I do.
Big Ben.
I've been a lousy father, huh?
Unable.
Lousy husband, too.
You should go to sleep.
You've seen how rotten that's gotten, huh?
What the?
But all that is gonna change. We're all gonna be together. All of our hard work.
Reverse the process.
All of our sacrifices. That's my gift to you. To us.
Help me! Help me! Please! Dad? Why are you doing this?
I love you, son. I love you with all of my heart.
Yeah, his mind's definitely corrupted.
I have waited so long for this.
I'm getting tired.
We will sacrifice the world of Atlas to the harvest.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there.
Go show them what Starlink can do.
Starlink?
The Legion is growing. There aren't enough of us. We need to find help from every planet in Atlas.
The more of us there are, the stronger each of us is.
Exactly.
You must feed my legion.
Oh no, pay to win build shit, not this. Oh, it's like fucking Skylander.
Drax isn't going to stop until we end this.
Put it on your controller too. God damn it.
I will finish this.
Pay to win shit. Pay to win shit. Pay to win shit. Pay to win, Starlink. Go fuck yourself. Pay to win.
Thank you.
Pay to win.
Hello everyone, I'm Laurent Melville, Creative Director on Starlink Battle for Atlas. Last year, revealed our modular starship innovation to the world and showed you how players could reconfigure it instantly to adapt to any challenge. This year, we're excited to show you what the depth of the open world that we've built and put the game directly into your hands. We're going to take you on a journey 400 light years away from Earth to the Atlas star system. Discover exotic planets, meet fascinating local factions, and forge your alliance. Upgrade your pilots, starships, and gear, and unleash devastating combos to save Atlas from the relentless Forgotten Legion. The mission will not be easy. Atlas is a dangerous place, and our heroes will need all the help they can get.
Pay to win.
Could use a little help here. Can you hear me?
They cannot hear you. Star Fox Nintendo.
Let's rock and roll, boys.
Oh, I fucking called it. Nintendo. This is for Nintendo. Sky Star Fox.
Hi, Laurel. Hello. Hello.
Oh my god.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
Love your game.
It is an honor to welcome Star Fox in Starlink, Battle for Atlas. Isn't it, Laurel?
It's amazing. Ever since I started working on Starlink, I wanted to invite Fox and his crew into the game. And Star Fox on Super Nintendo was the first 3D game I've ever played, and I'll never forget that. And so for me, this moment is a dream come true.
I honestly thought
And
it
this
could have been a
dream
Star Fox
was
game.
only made possible thanks to our long relationship with Nintendo. We can't wait to play Fox on the Nintendo Switch. I would like to give a special thanks to a dear friend with us in the audience today. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Miyamoto.
Miyamoto. You're paneling till Tuesday. What the fuck are you doing here?
So I know you were coming today, so I came with a gift. You know, it's the first prototype of the vessel that we such saw. Do you like it? Super. So thank you very much. So it is actually a vessel that has been created by the team, and they would be so happy to see you backstage. So let's go and join them. Thank you.
To him, that's like a glorified paperweight.
Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto, and thank you, Yves. For everyone at E3, please be sure to come by the Ubisoft booth, where we'll have a full hands-on demo for you to try. For everyone else, Starlink will launch on all consoles on October 16th with Star Fox as an exclusive Nintendo Switch experience.
Exclusive for Nintendo.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Check out starlinkgame.com to pre-order the game right after the conference. Thank you so much for being here today, and have a great E3.
Well, we've been here for an hour and 52 minutes. This is about, I think it's got like 1 or 2 games. Is this a For Honor game? It looks like it. Yep. For Honor DLC. Or For Honor 2. No, maybe it's a For Honor 2. DLC.
Streamers, cosplayers, artists, tournament organizers, and all of our players, you are For Honor. Indeed. Hello, I'm Roman Campos Oyola, Creative Director. Whether it be upgraded stability with the dedicated servers, release of heroes, constant balancing and new training tools, we would not be here without your passion and commitment. You've helped us enrich the experience. Thank you.
I am falling asleep.
But actions speak louder than words, right?
And I am doing this
In
because
celebration
I
of
stayed up.
E3, we are inviting new players to join. So, if you haven't played For Honor yet, now is your chance. Starting today and until next Monday, we are giving away the PC Starter Edition on Uplay. Download it this week on PC, and it's yours for free.
Okay.
So come, join the fight with us.
Is it free for that time period?
That's not all. Because building on everything that we've learned, we are now ready to expand our world.
For DLC. Damn.
Fire is burning, casting a shadow.
Why would you take off the damn helmet?
People are watching, waiting for the fall. Tell them something is coming. There's blood in the water. Give them a warning. Let it all come crashing down. Burn the castle to the ground. Hang their lives, no disguise. It's our time. Let it all
Oh
come
shit, it's a dragon. That's a dragon. New heroes and more DLC coming. Marching 16, 18.
After the great cataclysm that brought knights, Vikings, and samurais to fight,
my shirt.
civil war consumed China. Warriors of
China.
the Wulin factions fought each other, but failed to establish order.
Oh, fuck.
Amid the chaos, 4 warriors of the Wulin now march west. With a new faction, 4 new fighters, visual enhancements, and single-player content yet to be revealed, the Marching Fire update is our biggest and most ambitious addition so far. But this update would not be complete without answering a huge request from our community. A new 4v4 multiplayer mode fulfilling the classic medieval fantasy. You know what it is?
No.
The Castle Siege. So please, allow me to introduce you to this new mode, Breach.
So 4v4. Like four people, that's one team, and another 4, that's another team. And you're fighting on bridge. Oh, you basically like one team has to defend it, the other team has to breach it. Okay, I see where this is going. I see where this is going. Obviously, the China folks are going to win because it's their DLC. That dude got skill. Holy shit. Is that the dude from Dark Souls? Crew. Hey.
Hi everyone, I'm Delphine Dosset, brand director on The Crew 2. In just a few days, freedom will be yours. Freedom to get your hands on your dream car, bike, boat, or plane and unleash your passion for motorsports all across the United States. The Crew 2 releases on June 29th, and we are very happy to announce that the open beta will be available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on June 21st. But there's more. You can preload the open beta right now, so you'll be ready to hit the road as soon as it starts. From all of us at Ivory Tower, welcome to The Crew 2.
Okay, can you repeat that what you just said? I just dozed off for a second. I'm sorry. Ivory Tower.
Sold my soul to the
Vegas. Preload open beta. Play for free on June 21st. Did that seriously say Xbox 360 right next to an Xbox logo?
How can a child save us all if he's sentenced to die? Tell me, Nikolaos. Tell me before you let our son go.
Where we begin does not define who we will become.
Is that the boy who fell?
Before you, I see a path.
I'm guessing this.
Built by friendship and family. Love and loss. War and bloodshed.
This is Sparta.
You were sent by the gods to protect this world.
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it.
Fucking dead tired.
As you write your odyssey across the mountains and the seas, Remember, the fate of Greece journeys with you.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Oh my god. I don't care. I played Origins, so this one should be better.
Thank you. I'm Jonathan Dumont, creative director of Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
When's the beta?
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is
beta?
more than just an adventure. It truly is a role-playing journey. You will explore, on land and sea, one of the most iconic and influential settings in human history, ancient Greece. The golden age of Athens saw the rise of democracy, modern medicine, revolutionary art, and Western philosophy. But it was also a time of war. A devastating conflict between Sparta and Athens, the Peloponnesian War, divided the Greek world and changed the course of history. In this world of contrast and opportunity, this land shaped by the gods rages a battle between order and chaos. This is where your adventure begins. You, a simple mercenary, an outcast, to take on an incredible quest to save your loved ones and become the legendary Greek hero Greece desperately needs. Our teams in Quebec and from around the world have spent the last 3 years putting all their energy, passion, and dedication into this project. We have continued to transform Assassin's Creed into an epic RPG experience. An RPG in which you will not just play an Odyssey, but your Odyssey, shaped by your actions and choices. And the first choice you'll make at the start of the game is to choose your character.
Okay.
Alexios or Cassandra?
Male or female?
And you play that character for the entire game.
Wow.
You share the bloodline of a legendary Spartan hero and bear his mysterious weapon.
This is basically male or female.
Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready. Think of Leonidas. He had great courage, and he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed.
The broken spear of Leonidas gives you access to powerful range, combat, and stealth abilities that you can unleash on your enemies.
Oh my god. Nice. Oh.
And for the first time, we have deeply changed the way we tell stories in Assassin's Creed. You can now truly interact with history like never before.
Perhaps when I was thinner, both in weight and philosophy. So, tell me, were you able to resolve the situation without bloodshed?
The rebel had guards. I relieved them.
Interesting. You thought the life of a thief and a murderer was worth more than that of soldiers doing their duty.
I wasn't even thinking about him, to be honest.
And what of the rebel?
He should be halfway to Mykonos by now.
Oh, really? You let that lunatic run loose? Are you sure that was wise?
I'm not sure approaching you was wise.
So you get to
Our
choose
choices
your own
are like
option.
ripples on water. They seem tiny and insignificant at the beginning, but they can become devastating tidal waves by the time they run their course.
Over the next few days, you can experience this for yourself here at E3 in our playable demo. And for you at home, here's a full gameplay sequence of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thank you, have a great E3.
You too. Oh, listen, so fucking tired. 4K capture. Grace 43-1. Ah, shit. Come on, work. It's the version from the last game.
Such a beautiful island.
They did it again, god damn it.
Ah, Mykonos Island, built from the corpses of giants slain by the legendary Iraklis.
Read me the note again.
Eagle-bearing Mystios, that's you. We are a small but fierce group of rebels who'd pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our Athenian oppressors. A warrior named Diocles fights with them. None who face him survive. Please, Mystios, our people are dying. Signed, Kira.
What did your informant tell you?
Word has already spread of you sinking those ships. There's a price on your head.
Whew, that didn't take long.
There's also word of Spartans landing on Mykonos.
So, I'm here to find Kira, who wants me to kill Diocles.
An Athenian ally.
Who's at war with Sparta.
And don't forget the bounty!
Business as usual, then.
Gods protect you, Cassandra.
Thanks, Varnavas. But they'll be too busy protecting Diocles from me.
We've been spotted! Go! I'll handle this!
Fight them for all you're worth!
Great. I'm like, why did you check a horse? And I'm like, oh wait, horses.
Mercenary, this can't be good. You're chasing your own death, mercenary!
You won't escape me!
You want my head? Come and take it!
Kick his ass.
You can't defeat me!
Damn!
You really should have left me alone.
That legendary helm. Abilities. Chaos.
Thomas was right. Spartans have made themselves right at home. I'm looking for Kira.
What do you want with her?
Ha! The mercenary who bears the eagle of Zeus. You got my message.
It said something about paying me handsomely.
Huh. Mercenaries.
Athenians have enslaved our people for too long. Help us free Mykonos from their grasp, and you'll have more drachmi than you can carry.
Are you two together? Question mark.
I'm here to kill the Oclis, not go to war.
Which is why I sent word of a rebellion to you and Sparta.
My men are ferocious in a ground assault, but we're outnumbered.
And the Oclis fights with the fury of Ares.
Join us in battle. If you're half the warrior Kira says you are, we'll grind these Athenians into dust.
All right, Spartan. I'll fight with you. But the Oclis is mine.
To battle then.
Oh, damn. You can just go to war like that. Damn, talk about brutal. That must be the boss. Yep. Quick using the ability. Yeah, kick his ass. Oh shit, he raged.
Zeus is abandoned, you eagle banner!
Oclis! Your life ends today!
Beat his ass. Oh, ball crusher. Fucking annotations at the end of it. Well, I know what that was. It was a mythical creature. Go this way. I think it's over.
Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us. And thanks to everyone watching from home. To our teams, it's an honor to work with some of the best in the world. Congratulations on a great show. Yeah. Good. I am an optimistic guy. And I am particularly excited about the future of technology and the positive role games will play in shaping our society. To create these games, we need to work even more openly with you, the gamers, because we know when we do that together, everything gets better. So have a great E3. Thank you very much.
Way to leave it on that. It's like, wait.
Hello, hi, everybody. Welcome to the post show. As promised, that was an amazing conference, but we're not wasting any time. We're jumping right.
Jesus. Oh my God. close out that one. And yeah, thank you fucking Woodsbot for the notification. Christ. So yeah, that was that. I'm dead tired. I'm gonna go take a nap and possibly do the other press conferences tomorrow. So yeah, that's gonna be what's going down. Hope you enjoyed watching it and all that with me. Oh man, I am. Yeah, there's a lot of shit coming out 2019 and I can't wait, but the most thing I'm waiting for is fucking Fallout 76. Can't wait for that. Oh yeah. I got me the fucking collector's edition right before it sold out, so thank God. So happy. I'm just waiting. It's a matter of waiting. I'll forget, but I'll be damn happy by the time it gets here. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait till this thing catches up because it's lagging a bit, but you know how it is. So yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It still needs to be on this anyway because E3 doesn't end until Tuesday, which is tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Yeah.